have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rockies get one. Derek Jeter will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the sixth.
Derek Jeter.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a fastball is hit on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Carlos Beltran will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. There to take this one in is Stubbs, and that becomes out number two. Two away now in the Yankees' sixth, and here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that ball is out of here. Brian McCann will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. Back for a look is Kadire, but that's all he'll have as that one is gone. A home run. Alfonso Soriano will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down, and they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
Out in front of the 2-1 as this is on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 3-1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th, but before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Justin Morneau will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher.
Willeen Rosario is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Jordan Pacheco stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
Drew Stubbs will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. A look, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Kelly Johnson will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Here's a swing and a chance now for Morneau over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Brian Roberts will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Second baseman, Ryan.
And this will be fouled away. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. DJ LeMahieu will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Nolan Arenado will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. CC ready with the 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Runners on the move for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Brandon Barnes will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
And here's where the Rockies need to cash in with that one key hit they've been missing.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Troy Tulowitzki will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Michael Kadire come in now with 2 away, and to this point, and meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. Two runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Close to the bag, it's second there, now the pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And Beltran will pull this one in, and that will retire the side. Ryan Wheeler has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And Morneau will just take this one to first, 3 unassisted for the putout. Derek Jeter will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
On the ground is short. And a base hit for Jeter. Carlos Beltran will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Fouled back. And that misses 1-1. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
In the air to right center. Kadire is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And they've got a man caught in the rundown. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, Justin Morneau will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. Now the first pitch from CC. Willeen Rosario is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And this will stay playable as it's taken in just shy of the screen for the second out. Jordan Pacheco is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win!
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.